in the Copa Sudamericana. We're on for our first 3 points by the looks of it.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Pacific Pursuit, and welcome back to Nacional, where in today's episode we have got two group games coming up. The first against Independiente Medellin, and then we go at home against Atletico Tucuman. As you can see there, two games in the group to start it off since last time out. That game, and then the game against Phoenix where we scored 9 goals and conceded just the 2. We had 3 draws in a row, which was a bit frustrating. A 3-3 draw, 2-2 draw, 0-0 draw, but then in recent times a 2-0 win and a 1-0 win there. We have a game in the gap. We're ready to get going here in the Copa Sudamericana. Let's get straight to it. The first game of the day, we go away to Colombia against Deportivo Independiente Medellin. Should be a good game. So the team for this game against Independiente Medellin, we've got Blanco in goal, backline of Antoni, Gregorio, Camargo, Bortagaray, Cabrera, De Los Santos, Guzman, Noble on the left, Marcos Vinicius comes in for Rossi on the right, and Marcus Vinicius is up top. Kick-off here in this game. I mean, it's not kick-off at all, it's 35 minutes in. It's been, quite the quiet game. I think it's because these games will be a little bit more closely contested, but that's going to be a penalty here in this game. I'm going to go and change the penalty taker quickly. Hopefully he does score this time. I'm going to bring on, I forgot which one to bring on. Is it Marcus Vinicius? I actually can't remember now. I can't remember which one is which, and I've not got time to change. I've got to do it quickly if I'm going to. I think it isn't that one, is it? It's not that one. I've put the wrong one on the penalty. It's Marcos Vinicius who's going to be taking it. I thought I'd got it wrong. Let's see if he puts it away anyway. The penalty for Marcos Vinicius. Lovely penalty, to be fair. And that is 1-0 here in this game from Marcos Vinicius, not Marcus Vinicius. Lovely finish. 1-0 here in Colombia, and that is a very good goal, emphatic penalty into that bottom left corner, and that is exactly the start we want here in our Copa Sudamericana campaign. We want to go 18 out of 18 if we can. I don't think there's been a group stage we've been too convincing him really, so we want to go and do that here. Here's Guzman, beats his man, he's in behind, can he make it? 2-0 straight from the penalty, puts it wide. How has he not been able to convert there? In the end, so close, but he's not able to do anything with that in the end as 40 minutes goes in this game. It's been a lovely first half. Nearly had 2 goals inside the first 45 or 30, between 37 and 38 minutes. We went from no goals to 2-0 up, which is very, very impressive. 50 minutes gone here in this game. Can we go and find a goal to make it 2-0 and surely seal a massive 3 points here on the opening day, or will there be a goal for Independiente Medellin, who are going to look to try and get back into this game? Obviously we've got no Rossi on that left side, we've got no Petroni as well. We're going to look to make some changes now into the midfield. I'm going to bring on Gomez, Ardi onto that left side, and then Guzman off. I'm going to bring on Greco, who you will be familiar with. We did sign him in the summer from Flamengo, was it? I believe, yeah, Flamengo. He hasn't really had much luck into the team, but now we've got a few injuries. I think it makes sense to give him a few minutes. He has agreed, a squad player there. As you can see, we are paying him quite a lot, and he's not a bad player at all. I still think he's got a little bit more to develop in him though, but I still think we should definitely be using him wherever we can. So we're going to bring him into this game here. Whether or not he'll have an impact, we'll have to see. There's not much time left to really have an impact as 80 minutes goes in this game, and we're going to be approaching the final whistle here. Is there time for one more goal, or is it going to be full time here in this game and a big 3 points on the road? Here's Camargo, goes out to Bortagaray on this right side, he goes down the line, Marcos Vinicius into De Los Santos in the middle, and he loses out on that ball, and now all of a sudden it's Medellin who try and find themselves advancing this ball. The ball in behind, that has to be better. Camargo does well actually to get that clear. He puts the foot in, and now it's in the possession of Gomez. I thought they were in behind there. I thought it was the points were gone. Here's Gregorio into Gomez into De Los Santos. Finally it returns to him, and hopefully he don't play a loose ball this time. He loses out again. What has gone on there? We've swapped the wrong midfielder. Instead of Cabrera, we should have taken off De Los Santos, and once again he's lost it. This time though we might be made to pay. It's on this left side now. The ball will surely be going in. It's to the byline. The square ball is pulled back and the shot goes in, and that is 1-1 here in this game. It's just surely not when we go into another league phase, stuff like this is going to affect us, where we've been really solid all game. And just stuff like that makes us lose a big 2 points, which we could have picked up at the start of this campaign. It looks like it might be the case. To be fair, I did say this is the toughest game. I think Medellin away. I think they are the team who are most likely going to get, if they have to get second place, they probably will get second. We need to pick up as many points as possible, particularly if we do get second place. It is a competitive group. I assume it'll be Medellin who come and do the kind of the second place duties, or maybe the first place duties. We've lost out on that ball again. It's just stuff like that. There's no way we come into another club. The ball's in behind here. Bortogana. I thought that was fully going in. It's not a goal in the end, but just silly stuff like this just follows us around wherever we go. We've lost out really. It's the toughest game of the group, I think, but we have to be doing better there. The full-time whistle goes and it's 1-1 draw. So the team for this game against Atletico Tucuman, we've got Blanco in goal, backline Antoni, Gregorio, Camargo, Bortogana, Cabrera, De Los Santos, Guzman, Noble, Rossi, Marcus Vinicius up top, full strength, and the penalty takers have been sorted out. Kick off here in this game against Atletico Tucuman. We want to get a win here at home against opposition who I feel like we should be beating. Tucuman are a Argentinian team there, as you can see, so I think it should be a game that we want to get wrapped up nice and early, nice and quick, and get a very convincing result in. We had a 0-0 draw in the gap. I think if this is our bad spell of form, I can't complain because we've not lost a game. We're only drawing games and we're picking up points at the end of the day. So if that's what's happening in our bad spell, then I can't complain. 10 minutes gone in this game. There's a ball here. It's in a very, very promising position for the opposition. The shot goes in, and that is a save from Blanco. In the end, it will go out for a corner for Atletico Tucuman as it finds itself on that far side. A bit of defending required from us. We'll have to see what we can do here. But yeah, it's frustrating me that what happened in that last game against Medellin. I think we held out well for the most part of the game and then just gave it up in the end. And it's very frustrating, really, that was the case. But it happened. It did happen. And what can we do about now? We can't do anything. We just have to go and get the results in these games coming up, which I think we should be able to go and do. But whether or not we actually will go on and do, we have to see. We do have to see, but I think it should be hopefully relatively smooth sailing here in this Copa Sudamericana. I'll tell you what, with the form that we're in, it's going to be tough to qualify for it next season, so we really need to go and do it here in this one. So we'll have to see. Here's Noble down this left side. He is tackled, and that is the end of that one there. Maybe we need to go a little bit more attacking, show a bit more intent, a bit more directness in our play, and maybe that will lead to us performing a little bit better as 25 minutes goes in this game. We'll offer up a few more words of encouragement. Will there be a goal before half time? We've got a full strength team today, everyone ready to go, and hopefully they can show up for it. Here's Antoni, plays the ball into the middle, gets up for it. I don't know who it was, but it's the edge of the area. Rossi with the effort, and that is 1-0 here in this game in the Copa Sudamericana. We're on for our first 3 points by the looks of it. And that is a very, very good goal from the set piece. I think we are starting to work these set pieces really, really well. It's a lovely finish there from Rossi. It might have taken a bit of a deflection, but you can see the intent from him, and he does well there. Look at the absolute unit, by the way. That is Marcus Vinicius, absolutely massive, and he nearly won it back there. As I was saying, that there's a ball in behind here, though. Once again, one of these ones really where we have to do a little bit better defending, but that is a lovely bit of press from Cabrera, and now Noble into the path of no one. Marcus Vinicius can maybe get to this, will he or not? I don't think he will. The ball now is cleared, and now it's going to look to be trying to advance over to this right side now to the touchline here. It finds itself into the midfield. Can we win this ball back? Don't want it to advance. Let it advance if we don't have to. And Guzman there does well from a very advanced position. He's got done well there to get deep and win that back. Gregorio goes into De Los Santos. Cabrera now, can he go out to his left side, play the ball in behind? He does play it in behind for Noble, who will get on the end of that, and he will run with it, and he plays in behind Rossi, who's going to hit it for 2-0 into Marcus Vinicius. And is it going to be an own goal? It's not an own goal. We're claiming that it is a goal, but I don't think it is going to be a goal. So so close off the line, or I didn't even think it was off the line. I think it was just dribbled, and it nearly crossed the line, but he didn't in the end. Cabrera into Guzman. Guzman cuts in. Can he have the shot? He does have the shot, and he puts it over. In the end, we need a bit more conviction, in what we do. I think we've had chances, but we're just being wasteful, and maybe we had to pay for it in that last game as a result, and we don't want to be made to pay for it here in this game as 40 minutes goes. It's been an interesting game. I think we've had a lot more highlights. It's not been as close of a game as maybe the last one, as the half-time whistle will look to go into this second half here. As we said, a bit more of an open game, and we definitely want to go and show that it has been by picking up all 3 points. We would go a point clear, and every team in our group would be on 4, 3, 2 and 1. There is no west and east, so we have to be we just have to qualify, as simple as that. There's no we have to get top spot, but then if it comes down to second, it's not 3 out of the 5 best second place in this region qualify, nothing like that. There's only 8 groups, 10 groups maybe. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 groups there, as in order group B and then group A for our group at the top. So it is the 8 groups, the 32 teams, and I don't know how I assume there must be second place, because the top 8 qualify, and then we need the last 16, so the next 8 must qualify after that, and then maybe even, I don't think so, but some third place teams. I don't know why it wouldn't show up though that the second place teams don't qualify, when clearly they must do, because it was 10 groups last time. They had the best 10 and then the 6 best second place teams. But here, with there obviously being 8 groups, we have to do 8 at the top and then 8 second place. Don't know why that's the case, but it is. There's a ball in behind here. The shot goes in, and it's well wide. In the end, 65 minutes gone. I'm going to look to make some changes. Guzman, he's not been too convincing. I'm going to bring on Greco there to see how he does. Cabrera off. Gomez into the middle. Bortagaray off on that right side. We'll bring on the natural right footer in Gutierrez on that right side. But 65 minutes, it looks like it could be a win here. 1-0 win. The 1 goal difference on the board. I don't know how Tucuman did. I think they won their first game. They must have done. 3-0 win there against Aurora, who we play against in our next game. If we go and take a look, there's an injury here for Marcus Vinicius. I'm going to bring on Gino De Leon. I want to bring on already, but Gino De Leon, look at this, right? 17 finishing, 11 heading, 15 first touch, 187 centimeters, and lots of potential. He's only really broke into the team this year, or he's been here quite a while, but he's only really broke into it as a recent 19 years of age. I've given most of his appearances, and I gave him some last year where he got those 2 goals there, as you can see. So I think he's a good player. In terms of what will happen, we'll have these final 2 games. We'll obviously have more games probably for the where the groups break off, and then we've got the Uruguay Cup there a bit later on. The 3rd round is where we enter. We have Medellin and Tucuman, so literally the same as today, which is a bit frustrating. The 2 games against Aurora and 3 league games, one of them being against Liverpool in the gap, the 5 games in between there, and then we will split off. I don't know if that's in the same month. Is it in the same month where we split off? So we play on the 13th, and then I think they give us a bit of a break there for the Copa Sudamericana teams and the Copa Libertadores teams to go and wrap up their league phases, and then the groups go and split off after that. As 80 minutes goes in this game, the full-time whistle going to go shortly. Is there going to be a chance for Atletico Tucuman? Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not the same as last time out, but they do find themselves in possession, but we do well to win that back. It's Antony who's advancing down this left side. He's not able to do anything in the end, and now the ball is clear. Can we win this one back? We do win it back, and now Noble, he might get behind it, take his man on. What a shot it is! Thought that would have gone in then, so close. It doesn't go in the end, but the full-time whistle is going to go shortly in this game. I think we can say that this one is wrapped up, and there is the full-time whistle. It's a 1-0 win, the first win here in the Copa Sudamericana. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave with this out tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the end of the Copa Sudamericana group. Hopefully this group is a bit better than the other ones. Thank you, bye bye.